Hi guys, good afternoon. It's your boy Last Done again, and today I'm going to show you how to make this in Photoshop. So let's get started. So before I open my Photoshop, I just want to explain some things to you guys. Basically, this is a very simple tutorial, and all you just need is just this image, this juice image. So let's get started. So I got this image from Google, but I would advise you not to use Google Images when you are working on a project for your own clients. But for this tutorial, I'm using a Google image. I got this image from Google. So I will save this picture to my computer, or you can just right click and copy the picture, but I love saving it because it retains the quality. If you copy like this, you're not gonna get the actual quality you get when you save. So let's get started. So come to file. Okay, this is a work and this is a cover I've been working on. You guys are gonna learn how to do this soon. This is just a mock-up. I'm gonna teach you how to use mock-ups to achieve this kind of stuff. So let's get started. Come to file, new. So I think the standard size of a book cover is 6x9, so we are sticking to that today. We are using inches. Yeah, inches. Then the width should be 6, then the height should be 9. So we have this portraits kind of looking artboard. So this is actually a very simple design. We have the green background, so this is the first thing we're gonna do right now. So right click, come here. There are a lot of ways I can do this. I can change the color here to green. I'm not gonna use the actual color on the design, but I will try my best to make sure I get something closer. So you can use the code here, that's 407200. Good. So now I have the green color here. All I do is click on this rectangle and drag. We have a green color here, but I don't use this method. All I do is I come here at the bottom of this layer here. You can see this little icon here beside this camera looking icon, just beside this clip mask icon, layer mask icon. Just click and come to solid color, then you choose any color you want. You can use any color here. So but for this tutorial I'm sticking to my green. So let's see this color. Good. And if you don't want to use any color here, you can come to swatches, then come here, solid color, then pick any color on your swatches. I love using the swatches because I have a lot of color options, ready-made color options for me, so I don't need to create a new color here. I'll just click the background is done now. So let's go back to the design and see. Okay, we have this curve looking shape, and we have a rectangle here and a little rectangle here too. So how do we achieve this? So you create a new layer. Anything you are doing on Photoshop, as long as you are using a pen tool, or as long as you're using a pen tool, just make sure you do things on a new layer so that you have full control of your layer. So now let's get started. Basically, how to use this pen tool is very simple. If you figure that out yourself, then good, but I will try my best right now to explain it a little bit for you guys to see. So I'll just click. I just made one point. We call this anchor point. I clicked on the first anchor point here, and I come down here. It might not be center, but anyway you want to end your point, just click. When you click, hold your mouse, don't release it, then drag in or out. It depends on how you want to make your shape. For this tutorial I'm dragging in, can you see? Then now come back to this node here, click on Alt to break. When you click on Alt, click and hold Alt, then you click your mouse directly on the point again, it will break. Can you see? It will break now. You're not gonna see this line again. Can you see? And now don't come directly here, come here like this so that you can have more room. Then come, drag out. You can click on Control, click directly on the node here so that you can move Actually, I'm not getting the curve right because this is just a tutorial, so let's just move on. So alt to break and just click to join. Right click, make sure you're on a new layer. Let's see the color we have here. We have in yellow. Right click, make sure you're on a new layer, then fill paths. Fill paths, color, pick color, then I'll pick yellow. Okay. Good, we have the yellow color now. So let's just see we have gotten this. You can see the shape is not like this. Shape is not like this in this. This shape is not like this in this sample here, but at least we don't care. You just need an idea to figure it out yourself. So let's get started. So we have this white stroke here. How do we achieve this white stroke? It's very simple. Now we have this shape here. Click on Alt, then click your mouse and drag down to duplicate. So we have this two now, Control Z. So now come to this FX, give it color overlay. I'm giving it white, that's FFF. Okay. Then now, what do you notice? This white is above the yellow. Look at it here. We have the let me rename it this layer 2, this layer 1. So this layer 2 now is below layer 1. So what do? We have to bring this layer, this white layer below the yellow. So just drag down. Can you see it's down now? So we just have to adjust. I will just adjust it a bit like this. Okay. So pardon me, the shape is not as expected because I don't want to spend too much of time on this one. You're just gonna get it figured out yourself. So let's see. Okay, we have this. So now look at it. Beneath here we have a kind of simple shadow, just a kind of light shadow here. So click on your white background, come to FX, then drop shadow. Just have to drop it. Can you see? Then you reduce opacity. Done. Good. Just reduce opacity for it to be light. So I save this picture, but let me just copy for this tutorial. I'll just paste it below scale. Please don't scale picture like this. Don't scale picture like this. No, it's not advisable. Just hold your shift and alt, then you drag from the edge. Can you see? Then I'll bring it down. So I have to increase the size of my shape. Just click, hold Control, click again, then you drag it up so it covers. Can you see? Good. So now let's get started. Let's fix this. Come to your rectangle tool. So just drag, then Control, just Alt, press Alt and drag up. Then you change the color to a lighter color. So I'm using this. But the same way we did it in the first shape, just drag it down below the first shape. Then if you want, you can just increase the size. Sorry. So can you see we've achieved this now? So the author's name goes down here. The title and subtitle comes here. So the title of this is The Juice Book Recipe. So the juice, just make sure you're at the top of the layer. So come to your title, click on the title, then right, what's the title? The juice. Please notice I'm using DT is a capital letter, HE a lowercase, juice, like that. So now notice we have green color here. I will Control A on it and come right here to change the color to any color of my choice. Okay, I'm using yellow here. Good. Then come right here to change the font. For this tutorial, I think I will use all toys. I know you don't have that font on your system right now, but you can download it, or let's just use a font that everyone has on his laptop. So let's use Brush Script, I think. Okay, good. So just put Shift and Alt, then drag. Sorry, Shift Alt, then drag from the edge. Good. This font name is Brush Script. I think everyone has this font on their Windows machine because it's a general font, I guess. So just scale. So now I want this center. So how do you make this one to be in the center right now? Make sure you're on the text, then press Ctrl+A to make selection around. Can you see the selection? Then come here at the top here now. Look at this one in the middle. That's the center. Just click. You can see it's on the center. If you click on the left, it will be on the. Sorry, if you click on the right, it will be on the right. If you click on the left, it will be on the left. But I want it in center, so I click on the center. So I'll press Ctrl D to deselect, then drag up. Good. So now as a book recipe, the same step I made, book, but this one I'm using all caps, that's uppercase. Book recipe, Ctrl A to make selection. Then I'm using Arial. Arial is a default font on Windows machines. Then I'm using Arial. I should use Arial black. In black, good. I'll double click directly on the T here, and I'll change the color to white. Good. Shift and Alt to scale. Ctrl A. Bring it to the center. Then now I don't want it to cover. Good. Even though it covers, doesn't matter. You bring it below so the text will be above, so the juice will be above. Ctrl A to make it center. Good. So we're done with the title. So look at it. You notice the kind of reflection below this. It's very simple. What do? You press Ctrl J to duplicate this. Can you see? When you press Ctrl J, notice this layer. We only have one now. But when you Ctrl J, you can see come to the left. Can you see we have two now? So we have 1 and 2. So now just right click on this first layer, right click on it and resize the layer. Resize type, can you see? So now when you resize the type, click on Ctrl+T, that's Ctrl T to transform. So now make sure you have this mark icon here. Don't touch it. Just right click on the text and flip vertical. Right click and flip vertical. So double click. Now hold your shift to drag so that it will be on the same proportion. Good. So now create a layer mask. So I'm using this. I'm creating a layer mask by clicking on this. So now I created a layer mask now. So I want you to press D on your keyboard to restore this color, foreground and background color to default. So when you press D, we'll restore it to default. Can you see before it was black up and white down, but when you press D, it will reset. So let's say now I have red color here. Sorry, I have red color here. I have okay, let's say I have colors like this here and I want to reset it. I'll just click on D, it will reset. You can see we have white and black now, but before it was another color entirely. You see now we have white. So you click on D, press on D, it will select, it will reset it. So now I am on my text now. Come to this box here, this white box here, click on it and make sure the four corner arrow is on the layer mask. We have 1, 2. I am on the number 2 now. Then come to your gradient and make sure you have this white and black by pressing D. So now come to your layer mask here and hold shift. From the center, just click and drag to the edge or to the end of the text like this. Can you see? Or Ctrl Z, drag from top to the mid to the center like this. Can you see? We have this reflection now, but this reflection is not okay by me. So what do? I just reduce the opacity. Just come here and reduce the opacity to make a kind of perfect reflection. Can you see now? We have the reflection now. So for this, just create 2 rectangle lines. So this is our title now. We are going for the subtitle now. Just 2 rectangle lines like so. Sorry. We have white, double click. I want this red color. Want to just double click on the shape. I want to just double click on and bring out this color sample. Just sample any color you want. So tell me I'll go with this lighter red. Good. So I'll have to duplicate this. How do I do that? I'll just click on Alt, then click my mouse and drag down. Good. Then Ctrl A. So basically what I did was, this is not straight, this is not on center line, so I just click, then click again. I'm holding Control now, then I click to make the double selection, then I'll press Ctrl A on my keyboard and I'll put it on center. Good. Ctrl D to deselect. Ctrl E to make sure it's on center. Good. So now my subtitle goes here. I say juicing for health beginner to experts. So let's go there. Say juicing for health. Then you break beginner to experts. So now the text is messed up now, but nothing to worry about. Just come here. Can you see? Because you will see this on your Photoshop software. Just click, then come to these 3 lines here, then you reset character. I want to reset them. You can see everything is reset now. So Ctrl A to make selection. I'll pick another color. So notice this now. Juicing for health, we have them normal. Then beginner to expert, we have them being spaced. So this is how they did it. They first of all change the fonts. I'm using Hybria, Hybrea. Good. Okay, I'm using the type of 15. Then now I'm just highlighting the beginner to expert only. Then come to this. How do I get to this place? Just click here. Then on this VA here, just drag. Can you see? It will give the text some space. Then Ctrl A on them on center. Good. Ctrl D to reset it, so we have it here like this. So the author's name now, I'm using the author's name will be last one. I'm using Trajan Pro. Ctrl A center, Ctrl D, drag. So you can see the similarities between this and this. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching this tutorial. Thank you.